There's no way that was my best. What? What? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? I've been playing for 8 minutes and I got 0.9? I don't even know what to say. I thought maybe it would be worth it to try to just get some Xbox scores on the leaderboard. Most of my redos, or a lot of them were done on Xbox, so I don't have all that much to even clean up here. But yeah, just in like the general theme of just cleaning up everything really I can think of with this game, I might go through and try to get a score on Xbox. But dude, what the fuck? How was my last act that good? I guess this is as good a time as any to go over the TAS findings I had once again, because I did a thorough task of this song actually to completion, which I'm pretty sure is the first and only time I ever did that after my last record, the 888, and I found an adjustment to Act 2 which was like plus 152, I want to say, but it was frame perfect, and there's 3 whammies on it, and I did try for it, just, out of curiosity, because maybe the TAS frame data was off, involved a lot of whammy, that can happen, but I was not even getting within like 3 frames of it, any of my attempts. So that would be, in my opinion, the most reasonable route to 318K, but also, despite my PS2, what's now my last record's score hero description, I was able to connect to the 4th act upper bound in that TAS. I did a TAS of this a while, like after I took back the record with like 872, and in that run, for whatever reason, the 4th act wasn't possible. It was like a frame away, but I guess I just didn't perform the whammy correctly in frame by frame. If I had to guess, it was probably the yellow-blue chord behind the red-blue chord on phrase 2 for Act 4, just because sometimes it can be confusing and irritating to know exactly when one sustain stops and the next begins. It really isn't, you just pay attention to the ticks, but I don't know what happened. Point is, that was also possible and also frame perfect, but includes 2 more whammies and 2 more whammy timings. The first 2 sustains are connected in whammy timing, the 3rd is a fresh whammy, and then the 4th and 5th are on a fresh whammy, so yeah, that seems completely unreasonable. I'm very surprised that A, I didn't mess up the front end on this run's 4th act, and B, that it was as lenient as it was, or as it felt. So yeah, that was all detailed in a community post that I made, but obviously those aren't, I mean, this isn't popular or anything in general, but community posts are even less viewed. But yeah, I'm gonna review that last act here. I feel like it had to be close to it had to be basically frame perfect. Okay, no, there was still a frame of leniency on the front end, activated 2 frames before fretting. So yeah, somehow there's even more ticks left on this, unless it was some bizarre millisecond star power rounding thing that just worked out in my favor. But I believe in the TAS, the last act gave me 64, and that's what I got here. I'm also really surprised I didn't drop ticks anywhere, especially in the outro, just was not playing very cleanly. But yeah, this score is pretty ridiculous. I was not expecting even a particularly good last act, let alone 0.9. Nice, okay. Got 0.7 here. Last act, I bet if I review that, it's still gonna be shit. Not bad, really. In most of these I was reviewing, I was activating that completely wrong. Like, I was probably activating before even inputting the strum for extended hit window. And this run, I only activated 2 frames before fretting, and my front end just looked pretty good overall. The dynamic hit window there isn't too big, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. Whammy, man, that first chord still was not great. I don't think 2 of those chords were great. Phrase 1 looked excellent, though. So, I don't know. That's good enough for me. I've had enough of this song for one lifetime. But yeah, still a lot on that last act. To the point where, like, I really wasn't even pushing that first act very hard. This might have been 98, and that's, like, about the highest I was getting / going for on this Xbox score. There's just a lot of places to drop ticks, which, speaking of, I also need to check Act 2, because I'm pretty sure I dropped a couple on the back end there, which is sad, but yep, at least 8. Man, I had a lot of leniency on that post-solo act. I damn near got ticks off that, and the front end wasn't even perfect. But yeah, that second act is really annoying because, you know, you have to optimize Whammy pretty hard for it, but specifically the transition from the yellow-orange chord to the red-blue on phrase 1, and then the transition from the red-blue chord that precedes the second phrase into the yellow. It's like trying to optimize Whammy there while preserving ticks is just incredibly irritating. But again, I'm not going to throw a fit about this. I got 0.7 here. I'm certainly not getting 0.8 on PS2, so this is probably as far as I'm going with this. Adjusted, this should be not much better. 752. It'll scale back to 751, which is fair because the PS2 version is more difficult, not in a exceptionally trivial way either, because of those extended chord sustains on Act 2 that lead into chord strums with a small dynamic hit window, which I'm just bringing up because extended hit window mechanics generally don't play particularly nice with those kind of chord patterns. So again, it's just not trivially easy to hold out those full chord sustains and not miss on the strums after. But anyway, glad I was able to pick up something new here.